कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत के पहले हमने पहलगांव में जो आतंक की भेंट चढ़े, जिनका बलिदान हुआ, वो हमारे प्यारे भाइयों बहनों को श्रद्धांजलि दी। मैं आज उन सभी आतंक की भेंट चढ़ने वाले हमारे नागरिकों को, उनके परिवारजनों को कहना चाहता हूं, एक क्षति सिर्फ आपकी क्षति नहीं है, आपके जितना ही दर्द देश के हर नागरिक के दिल में है, हर नागरिक इतना ही दुख का अभिव्यक्ति करना चाहता है। और मैं आज पूरे देश की जनता को यह बताना चाहता हूं कि 90 के दशक से कश्मीर में जो आतंकवाद चला रहे हैं, उनके खिलाफ हमारे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का जीरो टॉलरेंस का नीति है। हम मजबूती के साथ अपनी लड़ाई लड़े हैं और आज वो ये न समझ ले कि हमारे 27 नागरिकों का जान लेकर ये लड़ाई जीते हो। मैं सभी आतंक फैलाने वालों को कहना चाहता हूं कि लड़ाई का अंत नहीं है, एक मकाम है। हर व्यक्ति को चुन चुन कर जवाब भी मिलेगा, जवाब भी लिया जाएगा। नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में चाहे उत्तर पूर्व हो, चाहे वामपंथी उग्रवाद का क्षेत्र हो, चाहे कश्मीर पर पड़ी आतंकवाद की छाया हो, हर चीज का मजबूती के साथ हमने जवाब दिया है। और अगर कोई एक कायराना हमला कर ये समझता है कि हमारी बड़ी जीत है, तो एक बात मन से समझ लीजिए, ये नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार है, किसी को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा, किसी को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। इस देश की इंच इंच भूमि पर से आतंकवाद को मूल समेत उखाड़ने का हमारा संकल्प है और वो सिद्ध होकर रहेगा। और इस लड़ाई में न केवल 140 करोड़ भारतीय, पूरी दुनिया भारत के साथ खड़ी है। लामबंद होकर सभी दुनिया के देश एक मुश्त होकर आतंकवाद के खिलाफ ये लड़ाई में भारत की जनता के साथ खड़े हैं। और मैं फिर से संकल्प दोहराना चाहता हूं, जब तक आतंकवाद समाप्त नहीं होगा, हमारी लड़ाई चालू रहेगी। और जिन लोगों ने एक कृत्य किया है, उसका उचित दंड उनको निश्चित रूप से दिया जाएगा। भाइयों बहनों, आज बोडोफा उपेंद्रनाथ ब्रह्मा की 9 फुट ऊंची प्रतिमा का यहां अनावरण किया गया। बोडोफा न केवल बोडोलैंड के लिए, न केवल बोडो जाति के लिए, समस्त आदिवासी समुदाय के लिए सम्मान, पहचान और समान अधिकारों की लड़ाई के लिए जाने जाते हैं।
All right, so you heard Union Home Minister Amit Shah there making it absolutely clear once again that India will retaliate, chun kar jawab dengi. Also went on to say that this fight will continue till we finish off terrorism, wipe it off completely. Let me bring in Pradeep Datta. Pradeep, the Union Home Minister there reiterating India's stand and resolve चुन चुन कर जवाब देंगे. That's India's message to not just Pakistan but the entire world.
Yes, very strong words from Amit Shah. He said that we are not going to we are not going to rest till the terrorism is totally wiped out. He said if they feel that by committing this sin, they have won the war. But we will make them pay for each and every sin they have committed, because this is not the pain of only those 27 family members who have lost their near and dear one in this cowardly attack. But this is a pain that each and every Indian is carrying in their heart, and we will ensure that we will wipe out terror and we will punish them, each and every culprit, and we are going to wipe out terror forever. That's what actually he said. He said that we had been fighting this war since 90s and we will continue to do so, and we will not rest till it is completely wiped out. A very clear-cut message. Prime Minister said, he asserted that mitti mein mila denge, and Amit Shah asserted that chun chun ke marenge unhe. That means nobody will be spared, whether the terrorists who are operating on Indian soil in Jammu and Kashmir or the terrorists who are sitting across the border. That means the fountainhead of terrorism that is in Pakistan will be totally destroyed and demolished. So India has made it stand clear that they are not going to leave these terrorists, even if Pakistan will keep on denying their role in this terror cowardly act. But India has already made all sorts of preparation, because India has already said enough is enough, because now they are not going to leave them. We have seen already the preparations on. Yesterday we saw that there had been series of meetings. The meeting was CCS meeting, then it was a cabinet committee for political affairs meeting, then it was economic affairs meeting, cabinet meeting, and yesterday even there was a meeting between Prime Minister and Chief of Army Staff. During that meeting they discussed about the measures that can be taken. So all eyes will be on the kinetic approach, that kinetic mission that India is going to unleash on Pakistan, because already slew of measures that India has taken has sent shivers down the spine of Pakistan, because especially when they decided to hold in water treaty, because three waters of Chenab, Jhelum and Sindh, Pakistan is totally dependent on them. It has been their lifeline. So that's why the India took this decision, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi has shown political will, and message is loud and clear that if you think that Indian blood is cheap, you are completely mistaken. It is not cheap. We'll make you pay for your sin that you have committed. You can't shrug off your shoulders and say that we are not involved and there should be a neutral probe. That is not really going to work, and we are going to get you wherever you are hiding like rats, because we have seen all these years Pakistan has been pushing terrorists into this side of the border. They are trying to escalate situation on line of control.
When the attack took place, the Prime Minister asked the Home Minister to go visit Jammu Kashmir, which he did. He met the victims as well. He met the officials there who briefed him about what had transpired. And after coming back from Jammu and Kashmir, we saw the Home Minister take part in multiple high-level meetings. And since that attack on the 22nd of April, this is perhaps the first time that the Union Home Minister has spoken about India's stand when it comes to this fight against terrorism, making it absolutely clear that no one who's involved, the perpetrators, their backers, nobody will be spared, and every single terrorist will be hunted down. Pradeep, can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely right. This was the very first speech, because when Prime Minister was that time in Saudi Arabia, the moment he got to know about that 27 people had been killed by these coward terrorists in Kashmir Valley in Pahalgam, immediately he cancelled his tour. He came out to this place, he had a meeting, and before holding a meeting, he just telephoned Amit Shah, asked him to visit Kashmir Valley. Amit Shah was there for 24 hours. In fact, he sent a message on that very day when he decided to go to Baisaran Valley, the same place where actually the dastardly attack was carried out by Pak-sponsored terrorists. From there, he sent a message that we are not going to leave you. And since then, we have seen that how they have intensified their operation, and already they have decided to demolish all their houses and dens from where they had been operating. 9 of those houses of the terrorists had been demolished, and now they are trying to take action against all those terrorists who are sitting across the border where from they are operating, because they are the one who are trying to build that overground network that's helping Pakistani terrorists who are operating on Indian soil. So this was the first speech And the first time he openly spoke about this thing, that what is actually is India's mission. India's Lakshya is only one, that they are going to wipe out terror, they are going to demolish terror, they are going to punish terror, and only then they will be able to get justice for all those families who lost their near and dear one in this cowardly attack. So it was a very strong message coming from Amit Shah, because otherwise, we just a few days back, it was a very fiery speech from Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Bihar while he was addressing a gathering. He said, "Mitti mein mila denge," and now chun chun kar marenge, will show you your place, because you will be sent to the grave because you have committed a crime, and that crime, for that crime, you will be punished, because blood of Indians is not cheap. That is a message from Amit Shah, Home Minister, and while he was addressing the gathering. And you can see, while he was speaking, all of a sudden, people started saying, Bharat Mata Ki Jai, because he was able to strike a chord with the people, because everybody here is agitated, everybody here is angry, and they want that this Pahalgam massacre need to be avenged. And already we have seen all sort of preparation had been there, slew of measures had been taken. They want Pakistan to struggle for each and every penny. That's why there had been a tit-for-tat response. They have closed the airspace, also shut airspace for all those commercial as well as military flights of Pakistan, because now Pakistan will have to take longer route. That means their operational prices also rise. Not only that, but the duration will also increase. That will make an impact so far as Pakistan is concerned, because their already economy is in tatters. And the rest we have seen already, that how there are protests have already started in Sindh region, where they are struggling for water ever since India has decided to put this Indus Water Treaty in abeyance. They have decided to freeze this treaty because nobody else was able to show that political will. It was only this Modi government that showed the political will, because this treaty had survived so many wars, whether it was 65,
Absolutely.
whether it was
Pradeep,
71.
stay on with us.